my channel. Today's video is a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It's very fall, festive. It's a very pretty purple and gold eye. I knew I wanted to do something with purple because, I don't know, I've just been feeling purple lately, and even though it's not a very orangey warm toned color for fall, I still wanted to incorporate it, so I paired it with a very pretty orangey gold and a nude lip. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this tutorial. It is a voiceover, so if you guys like my talk throughs, like I did a get ready with me a couple weeks ago, then please let me know and I'll do more of those. If there's any other videos you guys have in particular that you want to see, I know you guys like my swatch videos quite a lot, so if there's any particular brand you guys want to see, then let me know in the comments below. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this makeup tutorial, and if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is use tape as a guide for our shadow. I never use tape because, I don't know, sometimes it's like a hit or miss for me the way it turns out, but I didn't have any makeup wipes today, so I thought tape was the best alternative. So I'm going to be using the new KathleenLights by Morphe palette. I love this palette. This was my 4th or 5th time using this, and I can honestly say I love this palette. If you guys want a full in-depth review, give this video a big thumbs up so I know. So I'm taking that really pretty pinky purple shade and I'm placing this all over my crease. I don't know why I was having a very hard time blending my left eye, but I know it wasn't the shadow, it was just me. I'm going to take MAC's Indian Ink and put that also in the crease, a little bit lower than we first put the initial color, and I'm taking all the colors in my crease all the way in today to my inner corner, and this is just going to give our eyes a very rounded effect. Even though we have that harsh line with the tape, it still gives our eyes a nice doe-eyed effect. So then I'm going to take that darker raspberry shade and I'm just going to place this on the outer 2/3 of my lid and my crease and just really build up the color that I'm looking for. Lid, I'm taking that shade right there. In the pan it looks a lot more light and almost champagne like, but on the lid it turns a very unique gold shade, and I'm using that wet on a MAC 242, and I'm using the tip of the 242 to create a faux cut crease. The 242 is very thin, so you can really do precise line work with it almost, so it just looks really pretty when you use the tip of the brush to create that harsh line like a cut crease. Then I'm just packing it on into the pigmentation I want, and when I work my way over to the darker colors on the outer 2/3, I just lift my brush a little bit and it creates this really nice fade. Then I'm taking the first brush and a little bit of the first shade that we used and just blending away until all the harsh lines are gone, making sure that it's seamless up until it reaches my brow. And then I'm taking off the tape and you can see it reveals that really harsh line. I love it because I think it gives a very structured look to your eyes and it looks very clean. Then I'm going to take, for the last step, that really dark smutty gray color, and I'm just placing this on the very outer corner just to give some final depth and definition to the look. Then I used the line as a guide to apply my black winged liner. You can do a wing, you don't have to do a wing, it's up to you, but I think a wing liner just complemented the very harsh line really well. But I'm going to apply lashes. The lashes I'm using are Koko Queen Bees, but of course, how original am I? And then, yeah, that's it for the eyes for now. Just make sure to always press your lashes with your natural ones so that way you won't have like this weird, I don't know, spidery effect from the side. Then I'm going to use the Pixi Glowtion Debut for primer, and then for foundation I'm using the NARS All Day Luminous foundation, and I believe the shade is Fiji. I know it looks a little light here, but on me this foundation oxidizes a little bit, and then also with bronzer and highlighting, contouring, whatever, it works out in the end. For concealer today, I'm using the L'Oreal, no, why did I say L'Oreal? That's a lie. The The Rimmel Match Perfection. This is an oldie but a goodie to me. I used to use this in high school and I just recently picked this up because I wanted to remember why I liked it so much, and it's true, I like it. You guys will be seeing me use this a lot more on my channel. And then I'm just obviously going to blend it out. I believe the shade I'm using is Fair, or whatever the lightest shade is in that range. And then I'm just going to be setting everything with the RCMA No Color Powder as always. To set the rest of my face, I'm going in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Light Plus. I'm taking a dual fiber brush because I feel like it gives the very lightest application possible, and I only set my whole face because I like the way that the powders I put on top of the rest of my face blend better. And then to finish off the eyes, I'm just taking the shades we used in the crease in the same order, and I'm just placing them on my lower lash line. I'm really smoking this out because I feel like it really gives that nice purple smoky effect on the bottom, which brings out brown eyes a lot. And I'm all about purples because I love when my eyes pop, because it is very rare. And then I'm just taking that very light shade in the Morphe palette. It reminds me a lot of MAC Nylon, but maybe just a little bit more white. And I'm placing that on the inner corners and the top of my brow bone. You have to be careful with this shade because it is very, very metallic and chromatic. So I just put it on my brow bone, and then I go in with my finger and kind of just sheer it out a little bit. For blush, I'm using the e.l.f. Tickled Pink. This is one of my favorite drugstore blushes. I've used it numerous times on my channel. And then for highlight, I am so excited to have found this product. This is the Inglot Sparkling Dust Powder in the shade 06, I believe. Everything will be linked down below. But honestly, guys, this has become my new favorite highlight. I don't understand why this isn't talked about a lot more. They have so many different shades in the Sparkling Dust line that they have for so many different skin tones. And you can use this on your face, body, eyes, wherever it says. And it's all safe, and it's very, very pretty and metallic. I'm just contouring my nose with the same bronzing powder. I believe I used the Bahama Mama, but I didn't show it. If you guys want to see a very in-depth nose contour tutorial, then I'll do that for you. I'm just getting into nose contouring. I never, ever used to do it, but I figured out a way to do it very lightly and very naturally, but where it still makes quite a difference. For lips, I am aligning with the NYX Matte Lip Pencil, I think it's called, in the shade London. It's a very pretty peachy nude shade. It reminds me of MAC Strip Down, just more peach and not as dark and brown. For lipstick, I'm surprisingly not using a liquid lipstick. I'm using MAC's Blankety. This has to be one of my top favorite MAC lipsticks. It's a very pretty peachy nude. And then I'm just topping it off with the NYX Butter Gloss and Fortune Cookie. And that is the complete look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and the rest of my social media platforms will be down below. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye!